Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel Christmas Countdown, where today I have a new product from one of my favorite brands, and that is Lance Captain's Wafers. And I've been eating these since I was a small child. When I was a kid, most restaurants used to have what they called a cracker boat that would come out, whereas today you have some sort of real tough, chewy, practically stale bread they'll bring out at a restaurant while you were waiting for the soup or salad. In the old days, they would bring out a big cracker boat that had different individually sealed packages of crackers like these original Captain's Wafers, which I still eat today if you can find these. And these are individually wrapped packages like you have in the restaurant. And there would be, usually in the better places, there would be a type of butter and a type of high quality cheese spread, and you would put these onto the crackers, and there might be some other things like pickles or watermelon rind or vegetables. What I have here today is the next generation of Captain's Wafers, and this is the not only the filled sandwich crackers, but a new line called Bolds, and this is the newest yet of those, the Buffalo Ranch flavor. You can see the buffalo wings and the ranch sauce. Now, of course, Tarnation Bob would ask, where's the blue cheese? That's another story. And the interesting thing about Captain's Wafers, when I was a kid, I always thought that, like with Captain Stubing on the Love Boat, it was always the great honor to be invited to sit at the captain's table for dinner, and I guess on any ship. And the idea that the captain would have something better than the ordinary person would get on the boat. And they said Captain's Wafers, so when I was a kid I always thought these are the crackers like the captain would have at his table. There's another line of thought, which is that something they used to call the ship's biscuit, which was basically a cracker, and that was the only way they could have something. And so you couldn't have bread and travel a long way on a ship, it would go bad. By having a cracker type of bread, it would survive longer out at sea. And so the question for me was, is Captain's Wafers that sort of poor man's bread, or is it what you get at the captain's table something better? And I have done some research and confirmed that 3, 4, 5-year-old me was actually correct. The Captain's Wafers were named for the idea of it being a premium cracker that the captain would have at his table. And the marketing director of Lance, they said he actually was coming back from World War II at sea, and he was invited to sit at the captain's table on the voyage back to America, and he then submitted this name of Captain's Wafers. So Captain Stubing is indeed more the inspiration for these type of crackers. Now you get 8 packages in here, individually wrapped. Get this open here, and of course this does have a delightful buffalo. Don't smell much ranch, but I'm smelling the buffalo sauce. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, it's interesting. I'm feeling what little bit of a burn there is. It's down in this area more than up in the mouth. I would say maybe about a 2 out of 10 on the Robert Dyer heat scale. I'm surprised that I can still taste the buttery flavor of the Captain's wafer itself despite this spicy filling. There is a distinct also sort of a ranch dressing flavor. Well, this is sort of continuing the tradition of the old cracker boat, since the filling is sort of like the high quality cheese that you would put on in the old days. They're mildly spicy. I don't think they would bother you if you don't like hot items. It's barely about a 2 to a maximum of 3 at most on the heat scale. There is a buffalo sauce flavor and a ranch flavor that I can distinctly detect in it. There's a decent amount of filling. I wouldn't mind having a little bit more. I've always been a fan of the Captain's wafers. I would much rather have the old days of the cracker boat than the stale bread that tends to come out at most restaurants, but fortunately that can be done at home now with the Captain's Wafers individual packages. Get out the butter, the cheese spread, but this saves you some time by putting it in there already. So I'm going to give these 5 stars. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow on this Christmas countdown. Bye everybody.